Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever, internet people. Albano the Madman here, and today we're going to have a little bit of fun. We're going to do a A-B test. Now, buddy of mine, Matt Wickham from Westcoast Sax came by to my hovel a few days ago. Actually, yeah, a few days. And he left me with a couple of things. Left me with a very nice little mouthpiece right here, which we touched on in our first video. But he also left me with this. Let's see if we can get a real good close up. Anyway, so calls this a buzz. It's a high mass neck screw. I never had a chance to actually mess around with one of these guys before, so it's interesting. But the point of this video is not for me to have an opinion. It's gonna be what I like to think of as an objective A-B test. I'm just gonna play both of them. I'm gonna be using this is my Florida Link. It's about an 8, opened up a little bit. Phil Barone did some work on it. It's a very nice, great piece. This has been my main rig for about like 4 or 5 years now. And the horn is a Buffet S1. And yeah, this horn's fantastic, but that's for another time. So we have this, and we have our MoFo right here. Its opening's about a 115. It's kind of a high baffle piece, smaller chamber than what I have here. Both have their place in my drawer, you know, in my little arsenal. But anyway, let's get to this. So we're A/B testing neck screws today. I lost my original one, so I fished out a ligature screw from my junk drawer. And yeah, so it fits. There's no leaks. Everything's sealing up good. So the leakage is not going to be a factor in this. And yeah, so let me blow a few notes. And so this is normal screw, Autolink, Florida Link, okay? Let me adjust. Here we go. Okay, that's a few notes. Let's take this screw out. And now, we're going to put in this little guy, the high mass neck screw, the Buzz. Now, this could either go in your where your neck screw goes, or it could go in this little spot here, which used to be the lyre, I would imagine. You could see it's kind of been ripped off over time. I think, well, since this was the 70s, maybe whoever owned this horn before me, maybe need a little place to store a little something, something, if you know what I mean, cocaine. Anyway, let's put this guy in. Screw it down. Get it nice. We're not leaking. Nothing's moving. Everything's solid. Okay? Here we go. Okay, so that was a buzz. Now I'm going to do another quick change here. Don't fall on the floor. Thank you. Things get lost in my, they get lost or they get eaten by crickets. So, get our normal screw back in. Okay, normal screw. Okay, come on. the buzz. Get that in there. There you go. So, that's the first mouthpiece. We're going to get switched over to the MoFo over here in a second. Give me about 2 minutes. Alright? Alright. Back. Now I have the MoFo, and we're going to do the same A-B test we just did. So, normal neck screw, and MoFo is Robner ligature. I always played these. I haven't had one of these in my hands for a long time. So it's nice to have a little Robner again. But anyway, so it's kind of it's a high baffle piece, smaller chamber, like real paint peeler kind of deal. But anyway, so that's not the point of the video though. So here's our normal screw, again, which I ripped off from, I found a gold clarinet ligature in my junk drawer. So there's that. It fits, seals everything right. So there's no leaks, no nothing. So here we go. Okay, so that's one. I'm still getting my my hands are still warming up. So you know, be kind and feed my ego. No, I'm just joking. You say whatever you want. That's the nice thing about actually being an adult, is that you get a thick skin and a thicker gut. But you know. Anyway, so now we get the buzz in with the MoFo. The buzzed MoFo. Anyway, alright, so here's this. Okay. We'll do one more like we did the first one. So, buzz out, normal screw in. Get that nice and tight. Okay, normal screw. Comes out. We are recording, right? Yeah, we are. Sweet. Sometimes I forget, you know. When you get old, when you get to be my age. Anyway, here's the buzz. Okay, so that's the A-B test for this. Now, again, this is not for me to have an opinion here. This is just an objective A-B test. You heard both mouthpieces, the same horn. There's no effects, no nothing. I'm not even EQing this. I'm just the natural audio from the mic. As you can see, or I don't know, these Shure 7Bs are great for recording horns, and they have basically they come with either a high pass filter or a presence boost, and so I'm using neither here. It's just, you see it, everything is kind of flat, because that's what we're working with right now, just a normal flat sound. So again, leave your comments. Can be anything you want, believe me. I've got the skin, I got the hide to deal with it. So, but again, if you hear a difference, you want to try one of these guys out. Let me give you a nice little close up here. If you want to try this little guy out, why don't you give Matt Wickham a call, Westcoast Sax, and I'm sure he'd love to hear from you. And thanks for your time. Madman out.